Sup, my dudes? Valkyr, the hype train has fully left the station. Choo choo! And guess what? The 1.5 live stream has happened just as predicted. They went ahead and showed off everything that's been leaked, and now we can talk about it. Now that the English stream is done, I am recording this so you guys can talk about it in the comments below what you're excited for, everything. Now, first things first, Inazuma! They showcased some Inazuma concept art, so we got a decent idea what Inazuma looks like, and I'm pretty hyped. It looks gigantic. Each one was an entirely different area, except two concept arts showed one of the same island. It was like Snake Jaw Island or some shit. I can't remember what it was called. But it was there. First things first is calling out the Inazuma stuff. And on the Chinese side, they had one of the Yay priestesses there from that. It looked, I'm telling you right now, that priestess, it was only on the Chinese side, looked exactly like Yay Sakura. Now, granted, they're saying that it's not Yay Sakura, that it's Yay Guji, I think it is. I probably have that wrong, but I'm just throwing it out there so you guys know. A quick recap, 1.5 is mostly going to be the Zhongli main quest with Azdaha, who is the King Geobishop. Big Daddy Dragon, which if you guys don't know, he is the creepy tree over here. Not you, but here. There's a creepy tree here at Mount Hula with one creepy little girl that I cannot wait to be done with. She's been sus for a while. If you've been watching this channel, you know I've been calling her ass out because she is sus AF. So we're going to go look at her real quick. But also, let me go over it. There's one event that looks absolute trash. I'm going to call this event out right away. The Unusual Hilichurl event, I don't know what it's called in English, but I know it's called Unusual Hilichurl, where you have to basically spend 5 minutes a day to go find a Hilichurl. That event looks boo-boo. I want nothing to do with it. But they added PvP! Not really. They added a form of PvP, basically, with Prop Hunt. If you guys ever played Prop Hunt, any other game, it's really fun. Now you get to play it with your friends. I don't know if it's going to stay. I really hope that stays, because that is really, really cool. I really hope it stays. It looks awesome. I can't wait to turn into a fucking leaf and say, good luck finding me, dummy. So, yeah, she's what is going to lead into 1.5. I've been mentioning this before, but yeah, the Daddy Geobishop is literally this tree. This tree is he, and we will fight the tree. So, now that I can talk about all this, this has been leaked a long time, I'm not gonna lie. This has literally been leaked since the start of 1.4, and you could kind of figure out where everything was going. Yeah. Anyways, the Nether event, we went over the PvP mode, kind of, quote-unquote PvP. Trust me, this is probably as good as PvP is going to get in this game. You don't want actual PvP. Actual PvP sounds terrible. You do not want that in this game. This is not the game for that. Now, also, the Misty Battlefield is also another thing we're going to do, which we're going to get teleported into a dungeon where we have to do various tasks, defeat various enemies in certain ways. We have to bring elemental counters. It seems really cool. And then there's another event where we go around, we kind of collect shards, and it's going to be like a hypostasis event where we will be able to pick the difficulty of what we're fighting towards the end of the event. It's kind of like unreconciled shards mixed with hypostasis. I'm really, really excited for that event because it's mixing my two favorite events in one together, and that seems really, really pog. It seems like they're listening. And also, the housing system. Woo! Yeah, we can play The Sims. Kinda. It's time-gated. But we can play The Sims. I can't wait to take Bennett into a house, lock him into a room with all four walls around him so he can't move anymore. And there the Grim Reaper will find. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Don't take me seriously, Bennett. I'm coming for you. Don't take me seriously. But I just wanted to go ahead and go over it real quick. We're going to be able to get a little teapot. We're going to get a little house. It's going to be cute. It's going to be very time-gated. I'm not going to lie. There's also been a data mined premium shop item that is going to let you speed up it. So, like I said, it's going to be kind of like a Clash of Clans experience in my other video on it. It looks really pog. I can't wait to do it. You're also going to have to visit other people's houses to be able to access merchant shops that you actually want. It's kind of like Animal Crossing's tournament prices, if you guys ever messed with that, where different villages are going to have different prices. You're basically going to be going friend-to-friend shop, seeing what their shops have. If somebody has a good shop, then you'll be able to communicate with them and get into their world. So yeah, that's going to be pretty pong in itself. And also, I'm going to make a channel on the Discord where you guys can share your UIDs and share what you get inside the shop. That way you can kind of trade and go ahead and find people if you want to go to their shop and get what they have. That's just how it's going to work. Alright, now before I do anything else, I want to go ahead and talk about another thing. Weekly boss resin is getting reduced to 30 resin per boss 3 times a week. Very pog. We're also having an event where we can farm extra books, which is going to be really good because I'm not planning on farming diddly do for Eula until she comes out, because basically farming for a unit is all the joy I get out of this shell of a game. I'm in pain, please save me. But yeah, basically to recap 1.5, I don't want to take the wind out of anybody's sails. I really don't. I don't want to shit on anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel bad about being hyped for the update, because as you can tell, I'm extremely hyped myself. But the game still has a long way to go before it's any sort of a main game. Right now, it's still in a really rough state. This is definitely more so a filler patch than anything, but it still has a lot of really cool events. To put in perspective, 1.3, 1.4, if we don't count Lantern Rite or Windbloom Festival, they only had one major event. I refuse to count Contending Tides as a major event. They only had one major event outside of the main update. This one has the main update, 3 major events, and then that unusual Hilichurl event. So there's definitely a lot of listening. They are definitely improving right now. I feel like they're making the content to try to meet the demand of the players. I don't think they expected this much of a success of a game. So it's definitely an interesting situation that they're in, and it looks like they're trying to work their way out of it, and they just need time. So it looks like they're buying time with updates like these. But I don't care. Eula's coming. Woo! Yeah! I'm pretty hyped for Eula. I'm pretty hyped for new characters in general, just to be able to play the game and have new characters and have fun with them. So yeah, also I wanted to talk about this real quick. A lot of people were jumping my case because I was somebody that I was kind of taking apart the 1.5 patch. I would, because of some of the events, and I was also talking about this doesn't really fix Genshin's issues, they're telling me to be a little bit more grateful. I wanted to point this out because, let me tell you this much, nothing's going to get fixed if you don't complain. If you're perfectly happy with the state of the game, you're happy with the way it's in, nothing's going to get fixed. The best analogy I could think of, it's like, imagine there is floodgates and the floodgates are starting to break, water's breaking through, and what somebody decides to do is they put a band-aid on it. That's not going to stop the water from coming. The water's still going to break eventually, right? The fact that this game really has no meaningful in-game content is not gone away. That issue is ever present, and I know, I'm not complaining about it, I'm just letting you guys know this is why I try to be objective about things. I try to keep things on the real with you guys, and I don't want to kind of put the blinders on and go full hype mode without acknowledging that the issues are still ever present. So that's why I do address things the way I do. I'm not complaining. I promised I would go an entire week without complaining about the game. I'm not complaining. I'm explaining myself. So please understand that I'm not complaining. I'm trying to explain myself as to where my stance is and why I say things a certain way. So yeah, hopefully that explains that much for you guys. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, these next 2 weeks, please, and I mean this seriously, because with the game being so dry, with the game being all that, you guys are going to see me be streaming all sorts of other games in the meantime. Whenever the PoE season starts, I'll be playing the hell out of PoE. I'm going to be streaming a ton of it. I want to drive this point home. Please, for the next 2 weeks, take a break from Genshin, dude. If you're playing if you're playing a ton of Genshin right now, please just start logging in, condensing your resin, or using your condensed resin, getting your dailies, doing the marvelous event, whatever it is, the Lieben event. I don't even care about it because it's so dumb. Spend your 10, 20 minutes a day, get everything knocked out, do your dailies, get everything knocked out, and be done for the day. Don't touch it past that. Put it down, because otherwise you're going to burn out very quickly. There is not enough content in the game right now, and there's not going to be enough content in the game for a while, and I want to drive this point home because you got to take care of yourself. You're going to find yourself hating the game if you force yourself to play it, because you want to play it, but you can't. I've got ways to deal with my burnout so I don't burn out as a content creator, so I stay fresh and excited for this game. I've got my ways of dealing with it, but you got to find your ways to deal with your way of burnout, because if you burn out, that's it. You're not going to come back. You're going to be done with it. You're going to be upset at the game. You're never going to want to come back to it. So take care of yourself and take a break. Now is the time to take a break from the game. There's nothing to play. There's nothing to do. Don't even bother. Like, you guys want to know the timer? You have 11 days, 1 hour, 51 minutes. Well, 11 days. Well, I guess maintenance is going to start as soon as this banner goes down. but you get the idea. Go ahead, take a break, take some time off. You deserved it. You've been working hard this entire time. Just take it easy. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Let me know your thoughts on 1.5 as a whole. How did you guys enjoy the live stream? Thank you all for watching as always. I'll catch you all later. Peace.